So I thought this was gonna make me look like I was in like a sea of white flowers, but instead it just looks like this cheap substitute for a green screen. So hang on a second while I like tweak this. You can watch me do it. It's really a belt connected to my drawer. Party like a rock, party like a rock star. Are you like are you? Cause I party like a rock star. This is gonna be perf, guys.
You like you, cause I party like a rock star.
Totally nude. Now do I look like I'm in a heaven? Gonna put my hair up. Complicated process. Totally nude. God, I really need a new camera. No, I don't. I just lied. Because I'm not big enough YouTuber to get a new camera yet. I just filmed like 21 minutes. And it all was like sound. Sound. You know how, yeah, it sucked. I have a few major points, and I went through them really long-windedly, but then I lost my patience because I lost 21 minutes of footage, so now I'm gonna go through them real fast. Number one, new stuff. First, my blog is gonna become more positive for a short period of time because I'm scared of the mean kids at my school. JK, I'm not scared of them, but I want to do an experiment and see if they hate me less if I do more positive blogs. That means no more talking about how I hate Scalia and Thomas, and no more talking about how I'm mad because my school is a prep school and they're exclusive of individuals of color and everybody else, and no more talking about how I'm mad because people touch my hair without my permission, and there was a campaign about that, and no more talking about how I'm mad because the Cleveland show is freaking racist, and I don't think it's written by black people. And second thing, more current events, which means I've run out of things that just come out of my brain that I can complain about, right? Like, I've had pent-up anxiety about Martin Luther King Day for my entire life, but I don't have, like, whole life things to share anymore. I think I've expended my stuff. So I'm gonna talk about some current events and then draw some intersectionality out of that. Next, of course, even though I said I wouldn't complain about Thomas and Scalia and other negative things, haha, Scalia, you crazy! I read on Gawker that Scalia was like, I deny molecular biology. There was this 9-0 decision that was real obvious, like, no, we should not own human cells. You can't patent cells unless they're, like, artificial. And then Scalia was like, I concur, and I reject the little tiny part of the brief that explains what molecular biology is, where it's like, DNA has ladders and rungs. He's like, no, we don't know that for sure. And I don't know if that was some allusion to faith or if he was just being weird, but Scalia is always just stirring up ridiculousness and spreading ignorance, and let us impeach him someday. Third thing is, people keep telling me to get off the internet, and I'm not gonna get off the internet, but I'm also not gonna take crap from them. People keep telling me, Alex, you gotta not get upset. People say mean things to you on the internet. Why? Because it's your fault that you're on the internet in the first place. And I think that this is kind of minor. Like, I don't want to say it's victim blaming like it is for, like, rape, because obviously that's, like, way more serious. But it is kind of victim blaming. Like, it's like saying, if you go to the park and then somebody takes your purse, it's not your fault that you went to the park. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, well, you shouldn't have put yourself out there, and you shouldn't have exposed yourself to that, and to those dangerous circumstances, and blah, blah, blah. For the same reason, me saying something does not make it okay to, like, call me misogynistic epithets and racial epithets and make fun of me and mock me and be cruel. Like, the internet is a public space, just like a park is. And I have the right to go to the internet, just like I have the right to go to the park. So please don't abuse me on my trip to the internet park. I'm just trying to share, because sharing is caring. So yeah, don't tell me to be thick-skinned and take the abuse and take the insults, because no, like feminist frequency, I will block you, I will delete your comments, I will get mad at you, because I think that you're rude, and I want you to leave me alone. And I feel like I have the right to want to be left alone by some people, even though I've made my stuff public, because for the same reason that, like, when you get a crowd, you can expect them to, like, boo and cheer. But it's not fair for them to get up on the stage and smack you across the face. So don't get up on the internet stage and smack me across the face, because that's not cool. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. If I have to refilm this again, I will be very upset. Like, comment, share, subscribe.